What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Shout out to the president, man. Even the president is saying that Shedeur Sanders should have been drafted. So, yeah, man, shout out to the president, man. Trump said Shedeur Sanders should be drafted immediately. NFL owners, stupid for passing on him. I agree with him. They're stupid. It says President Donald Trump ripped stupid NFL owners for passing on the star Colorado quarterback and letting him fall into the second round. Who is wrong with, he said, what is wrong with NFL owners? Are they stupid? Deion Sanders was a great college football player and was even greater in the NFL. He also a very good coach, streetwise and smart. Therefore, Shedeur, his quarterback son, has phenomenal genes and is all set for greatness, Trump wrote on his Truth Social post. Sanders at one point was considered to be 1B to Cam Ward's 1A. Ward separated himself. Okay. So yeah, man. There you go. You heard it right there from the president. Even the president is calling these owners stupid. So I'm calling the Jets stupid. I'm calling the Jets stupid. If you need a franchise quarterback, why not take him? They're stupid. That's why. He's right about it. He's right about it. So now that the president said it, I feel better about it. So that they're right. They are stupid. Stupid. But, the draft is going to continue tonight. I do expect Shedeur Sanders to be picked up early tonight. I mean early. No later than the fourth pick. I mean early. So I do expect that tonight. And then I'll come back and talk about it. There's some other stuff going on that I got to get to today. I'm moving. I'm at my own pace. But the president said they're stupid. He said the owners are stupid. Look, he got the president of the United States saying that the owners are stupid. He's right. They're stupid. The only reason why, because they wanted to prove a point about something. That's the only reason. Just to prove a point. Whatever that point is, I don't know. You said, damn, even Trump called them stupid. That's right. I thought it was like clickbait. No, he really said that on his True Social. He said, how are you going to pass up on this kid, man? He's destined for greatness. You know what I'm saying? He's cool with Deion, by the way. The president is. He's been like that for many years. I mean, they're cool. So, of course, he's going to back up Shedeur. Of course he is. Okay? He said these owners are stupid. Okay? Yeah, some inner football bullshit. You say, I hope he don't go. Look, I'm going to just tell you right now. I know they said wherever he go, they're going to be blessed wherever he go. That's true. But please don't go to Cleveland. Don't go to the dog pound. I'm sorry for the dog pound for you Cleveland fans. I'm sorry. I want him if anything to go to the Jets. But actually, I don't know when the Jets pick tonight. But I expect Shedeur to go in the second round. Okay, they proved their point. Well, he's not a first round quarterback. Okay. But I'm gonna be here when he start doing his thing in the NFL. He gonna pick up where he left off. Once that happens, I will assure you, I will be here to remind all the scouts that they need to lose their job. Now, what is this coming? That cloud don't look right. It's coming right over me too. Yeah, so yeah, the president of the United States, folks, said that the NFL owners are stupid for not drafting him in the first round. Not only is he a first round quarterback, he's a high first round quarterback. I'm talking about top 10. Period. I understand that some teams they don't need a quarterback. I'm not talking about those teams that don't need a quarterback. So that's fine. As far as I'm concerned, he need to go to Jacksonville with Travis. Wouldn't that be something? He just end up with Travis because what's his name gonna have a problem on his hands. Let Travis and him and Travis is there. Oh yes, he'll have a problem on his hands, folks. But hey man, yeah, I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that the president has spoken. Okay, nobody expected that. Oh yeah, he spoke. He said, "Man, they stupid, man." He right about it. They stupid. They must be stupid. I couldn't agree with him more. I just couldn't agree with him more, man. I couldn't agree with him more. They stupid. But they're gonna have to rectify this tonight. And yeah, I mean that man, the haters are out and about. Whitlock is out, um, talking. You know how he do. You know, to attack somebody kids like that, man, it's just crazy. I could see you critique, the football, but when you start making it personal, yeah, that's out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? That's out of bounds, man. You're old enough. I mean, it's just out of bounds. I mean, say what you want about his game. That could be debatable. Okay. Some things are not up for debate though. But, I can see you talking about his game but when you start attacking his character, then that's next level right there. Even Stephen A not doing that. He's not even doing that. Even you could even see in his face that something is wrong. It's something wrong, like for them not taking him. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Okay, Cam Ward is bigger, a little bit. They're the same height. Number one, they're the same height. Somebody said, "Well, no, I think Cam." But no, they're the same height because I've seen them up close. They're the same freaking quarterback. They're the same. I remember we was calling them identical twin. They're like twins. Okay, Shedeur has a arm on him. Oh, he don't have an arm. Okay, let's go back in time for a minute. Since he don't have an arm, let's go back in time. There was a game that they're calling a Hail Mary. That was not a Hail Mary. He meant to do that. He threw it. That wasn't a Hail Mary. He rolled to his left and he threw the ball. He threw it with such he fell down. And he watched LeJohntay Wester catch it. That wasn't a Hail Mary. That was a pass. It was just a regular pass. And then it was another pass when he was going to his left and he stopped on a dime, knowing he was getting ready to get leveled and rifled that ball. He has an arm on him. For sure he does. Okay? He has an arm on him. Speaking about athleticism, I mean, is he Michael Vick? No, he's not Michael Vick. No. But is he athletic? The answer is yes. I have seen him run that ball into the end zone. I've seen him do it. He's not a statue. It's just my opinion, right? I know that I'm not talking about the teams that have certain needs for, the first rounds, because some people don't need a quarterback. Like Chicago didn't need a quarterback. Okay. Washington don't need a quarterback. Miami is debatable. I think they need a quarterback. Because that young man take one more hit wrong and get another concussion, he needs to retire. That Miami quarterback. They need a quarterback. Okay. Jacksonville is debatable on whether they need a quarterback or not. Um, the Giants, no, not anymore because they got Dart. And there's two other quarterbacks there because Dart is going to have to sit. Um, he's going to have to sit. He's not starting over Russell Wilson unless he just have a crazy ass camp, but that's not happening. Um, the Jets, yes. Cleveland, yes. I mean, if that's who is big on them, then cool. The Raiders, yes. The quarterback got hurt. They need a quarterback. There's quite a number of teams out there. And like they're saying that, wherever he goes, that's where God wants him to go. So I like that. That's cool. That's a good perspective to have. But I just have to point out that I guess they had a point to prove. So that's just what it is. I'm going to be watching. Well, the Giants, that's going to be a couple years to tell if they made a wrong decision. Because they got Russell Wilson. He signed a 1-year deal. I'm expecting him to play next season for the Giants. It's just my opinion. Shedeur is suited for New York City, but hey, man, like a lot of these people that's making the decisions, these scouts and all this type of stuff, some of them never played football, never, not even high school, and sitting up here making decisions. And they got it wrong. Well, I know from what I see, a lot of scouts, I don't know if they watch the football players the whole season or follow them their whole career. Because if I'm a scout and I'm looking for prospective quarterbacks that I have my eye on, I'm going to keep my eye on them. Especially if they got like true freshman status from the gate, I'm going to keep an eye on them just to see what's going on. If you had kept an eye on him, you know that he is tailored to this NFL game, which is a lot slower. Now, the window of opportunity to let that ball out, that's a different story. But as far as the game is concerned, it's a little bit slower. That's why some people think that the college game is a little bit more exciting. They're doing some things to try to make it exciting. They're doing something with the punt rules. So you might see a percentage of more punt returns for touchdowns this year. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. It's not fair in this life anyway. Life's not fair. That's just the way it is. It's not. But it's okay for me to point it out, though. I'll just still point it out. But yeah, it's not fair. Nothing is ever fair. Now, what he's going to have to be, he's going to have to do is he's just going to have to work himself up. This is his opportunity. This could be a blessing in disguise because now he gets to stand on his own and he gets to build his own he gets to build his platform from the ground up, because that's basically what he's going to have to do. He's going in not as a first round status. So he's going in to build himself up from the ground up, which I don't think that ain't no problem at all for him. Especially if he's in the right situation. I do think that they're gonna set him up to be in the right situation wherever he goes. Yeah, wherever he goes. He doesn't even have to vocalize it. This is something internal to where he like, you know what? I'm just gonna go out there and do it one play at a time and make them look stupid. And just smile for the camera. That's it. Yeah. I mean, Jacksonville got it right with Travis. They did. They got it right. That's what was supposed to happen. They got it right with Cam too. I can't hate on Cam. He's battle tested too. He done been to 3 colleges, and he wasn't really recruited that high out of high school, as he said. And he proved everybody wrong. He proved every college coach wrong that didn't recruit him out of high school. Sometimes it's hard though, because you can't really go over the country and find everybody. Sometimes some people slip through the cracks. And sometimes some people are not really good high school program, so you kind of slip through the cracks. But once you get to the college ranks, the scouts should be able to find you. And they found Shedeur, but I honestly believe a lot of it that's knocking it is that he's never had a different coach in his life as far as head coach. He's had different offensive coordinators, yes. But for me, this is his grand opportunity to build his own platform from the ground up, one play at a time. That's pretty much it. One play at a time. I mean, as far as like the rounds you get drafted, it don't make a really big of a difference. A lot of players, I mean, what's Hercules' name? He used to play for the Steelers. Harrison. He didn't. I don't think he even got drafted. James Harrison. I think he was undrafted free agent. A lot of great players undrafted free agents. I'm not saying he's going to go undrafted. I don't know the way these owners are acting up. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm expecting him to get drafted tonight. But the way these owners are tripping, maybe now that the president says something like, "All right, we stupid, right, Mr. President? Okay. Oh, we stupid, right? All right, cool. We not drafting them." They might be on that type of tip. I don't know. They might be on that type of time, which would be crazy. But I'm with the president though. They're stupid. Just that's just 100. I don't care if they billionaires, whatever. They stupid. You can still be stupid. You can still be stupid. Okay, they stupid. The ones that needed a quarterback. Okay. Now they could be on some other type of time where okay, the president don't set up here and call this out. Okay. Okay. So we stupid, right? All right. Well, watch this. I hope they don't do that. Because this kid, he worked hard for this opportunity. So he should be rewarded. In this world, you're rewarded for hard work. But the only problem is when you go into an employment, it's not your, you don't have the ownership. So shit like this happens sometime. With us, some things are not fair with us. For us, we have to be the very best at everything. In anything we do. I don't care what facet of life you're in. We have to be the very best at everything because we're always under a microscope. So that comes with the territory. So that's nothing. Pressure for us is nothing. We're the very best at everything that we do. Make no mistakes about it. We're the very best. We're the very best at tennis. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I sat there and watched Serena Williams win Wimbledon while she was pregnant with no problem. So, oh, yes. We dominate everything, but we have to be the best at it. Okay? We have to be the best at it. And tennis, yeah, we dominated that already. It's not a problem. Everything. You just name it. We have to be the very best. If not, we don't get another opportunity. We got to be the very best. But I ain't going to take it there. I'm not going to take it there. I was about to, but I ain't going to take it there. So I suspect his name to be called tonight. And there's some people's like, oh, why do people care? You like putting these people on a pedestal. No, we're not. We're not putting them on a pedestal. It's just what's fair is fair. But we know this world is not fair. Okay? We know he should have been picked over Jackson Dart. Goddamn. Like, goddamn. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't be sitting up there in the top 10 in the running for the Heisman Trophy and you get drafted. No. It don't work that way. Okay? You don't win no Johnny Unitas and now all of a sudden you're not first round. Come on, man. It's just who his father is. They tripping, man. They tripping. They was like this. We gonna show you. That's what they did. They're not gonna say it. I'll say it because that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. It's happened many times in history, not just him. It happened with Tom Brady. Well, I could see why it happened with Tom a little bit because he ain't look like how he looked when he came out of college. He looked like he was ready for not football. He kind of reminded me of Ken Dorsey. For Ken Dorsey that used to play for the University of Miami. When he's not in his football uniform, you wouldn't have thought he was the quarterback. But when he put on that uniform, he was Superman. Everybody remember that if you remember Ken Dorsey. He was Superman. And when he put on that some people don't look like what they do, like John Stockton. Come on, man. John Stockton was Dream Team 1, man. And matter of fact, hold on. As a matter of fact, with John Stockton, with John Stockton. He was the only player on Dream Team 1 that can actually go through the Olympic Village and nobody knew who he was. But he went on to be a Hall of Famer. So some people just, they just don't look like it. But when they put on that uniform, they turn into Superman. That's how Shedeur is. That's how Travis is. They put on that uniform, they turn into something else. They see what it's something. Let me just say this. They miss something because they're not sold on it because he ain't have another head coach in his life. I think that's a lot of it. They're not trusting it. They're not trusting it because they're thinking like this was given to him. But they're not seeing he has a killer instinct in him. That's something you can't teach. I didn't think he had it at first until I saw it. I saw it. I saw it a couple times. I saw it at Jackson State because when he threw that pass to Travis, that took some guts because it just did, and he threw it accurately. But it was when Travis got hurt last year. When he got hurt, he went to that defender and stood right in that defender's face. I said, "This is a quarterback. This kid is a killer. He is. He got the killer instinct in him. That's something that you have to see it. You don't know that he has it until he displays it." And I saw it. And I saw the look in his eyes afterwards. I said, yeah, man, this kid can turn it on and off. They missed it. They fucking missed it. They missed it. He's a big game quarterback. He's a big game quarterback. He does not fold under pressure. Even though they lost the Celebration Bowl, when he threw that ball to Travis and Travis caught it, that took fucking guts. And he was under pressure and still threw a laser. He only threw it to where Travis could catch it. That's something that they missed. They missed it. No, they didn't miss it. They're hating. I think they're hating. They couldn't have missed that. Okay? And it was another play. It was against Colorado State when Muhammad Kamara, what's his name? I can't remember his name. He slammed his head into the ground. I was like, this kid got a concussion. I don't know if he got a concussion. I'm not sure, but he got the fuck up and still played. That you can't teach that. That's something that you need. And he's been displaying it all over again and over again. You need a quarterback like that. And I think they're looking at the wrong things. They're looking at the jury. They're looking at him being flashy and they don't like it. That's part of it. And they feel like it was all given to him. But they're missing it. They're missing it when he's actually in the game. You're missing it. You're missing it. He got a mean streak in him. That's what you need. He can take you all the way to the championship game if he got the right team because he got that fire in him. And they missed it. I don't think they missed it. I hardly don't watch the NFL anyway. Because people around the world ain't studying the NFL anyway. I tell you, soccer is the world sport. Soccer is the world sport. And the Giants, I know people are saying, well, he definitely wasn't going to the Giants because they never drafted, somebody, like they're trying to say race or somebody. A couple, they got Russell Wilson. They got Russell Wilson. They got Jameis over there. That's not it. Usually during the draft, when they do have the opportunity to get drafted, actually, no, maybe, I don't know. Because they could have got Lamar Jackson with their dumb ass. They could have got him, but they didn't get him. They let him slip. I watched that draft. I said, I can't believe. Well, to be fair, no. Well, they could have still got him. Yeah, they could have got him, but they didn't get him. They didn't get him. Jets didn't get him either. I don't know what the fuck the Jets thinking about. I'm just telling y'all. I don't know what they thinking about. They could have got Lamar Jackson, dog. I remember that draft. He was just sitting there. He had his head in his hand, checking his phone. People like, when is he going to get drafted? Yeah, so it's very fitting for the president of the United States to call y'all stupid. In front of the whole world, he called y'all stupid. Because y'all are. Stupid, man. How you need a quarterback over there and don't get him? Y'all stupid. But anyway, I expect him to go early in the second round. And if he don't, I promise you'll hear my mouth tomorrow. You'll hear it again. You might hear it tonight. But I expect him to as a matter of fact, I expect him to go so fast. I'm still at work. I expect him to go when I get off work, I expect him to be on the next plane smoking, going to his new team. I expect somebody else to tell me, Max, he already got drafted. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all right, cool. Where he going? It better not be the dog pound. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cleveland. I'm sorry. I would much rather for him to go to the Jets. But Cleveland, nah. Now, if they say he went to Jacksonville, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm definitely getting some tickets for Jacksonville games. Definitely. I'm not even hell bent on him going to the Saints now. Not even. Mm-mm. Not really. Not really. But wherever he goes is what's up, man. Whatever he goes, it's all good. It's all good, man. But guys, I just had to come on real quick. The president said they were stupid because they are. And I'm glad he said it. That was surprising. I know they was like, what? He said what? No, that's clickbait. No, he really did say it. Oh, yes. Because he don't like the NFL too much anyway. If you know the history, you know why. You know why. Let me give you a hint. Herschel Walker. Now go do your research on why he don't like the NFL. Go do it. He had his own football league. A lot of people don't know that. And it was dissolved. And they took Herschel from him. So go do the research. Yeah, but they stupid. You're right, Mr. President. They stupid. Straight up. Yeah. Now I understand why Dallas didn't get him because they don't sat up there and rolled the Brinks truck out for that. So I understand that because if you sat up there, not only they threw the Brinks truck on him. So if you did that, then he ain't going nowhere. I know people say, well, they could trade him. I mean, damn, they gonna take a hit like that because some of that contract is guaranteed. So I understand he ain't going to Dallas. Yeah. And I do not expect him to go to Atlanta. I know people saying Atlanta. Not when they gave what's his name, Kirk Cousins, whatever. Isn't he there? I know he got hurt, but damn, they threw money at him too, and they got Penix there. So I don't expect him to go to Atlanta. Yeah, I don't expect it. We used to call them the Dirty Birds. I don't expect him to go there. But anyway, it'll be exciting once his name get called. It'll be like do 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 do. That the pick is in. You know how they do that little sound? Guys, the such and such is on the clock. Shedeur is now on the phone. Now they're gonna pan to his camera and show him on his cell phone. That's how you know he get ready to get drafted. That'll be exciting. You know. Now, as for Shiloh, I don't know. These owners are tripping, Shiloh. They tripping. They tripping, dog. They are tripping. They on one this year. Yes, don't get me wrong. There's still some great players that didn't get drafted in the first round. It's not just Shedeur. Bond didn't get drafted in the first round. Isaiah Bond. It's just some teams they just went after. It's just whatever. You only have so many positions, so I get it. I thought Shedeur was the sure pick, because the quarterback. But anyway. I don't know where he going, CC. Don't know. Oh, let me see. Come on, man. Did I read this right? Is Donald Trump weighing in? Yeah, he's weighing in. He know him and Dion is cool, bro. You ain't know that? Him and Coach Prime been cool. They've been cool since the 90s. It's just y'all didn't know. Go on the president's Instagram page and see if Coach Prime follow him or not. Go look. Y'all just didn't know. They cool. They been cool. Been cool, man. It's just y'all didn't know that. Some people didn't know that. I knew that. So I'm not surprised that he commented. He probably was watching the draft waiting just for Shedeur to get drafted. He do stuff like that. Just so he can congratulate him. I guess he was getting ready to congratulate him and realized he didn't get drafted. So then he said they stupid. Just straight up. He from Queens, yo. I mean, yeah, somebody don't know, Max, he from Jamaica Estates. Yeah, he from Jamaica. He from Jamaica Estates, but I know how people from Queens, I know how they give it up. He don't bite his tongue. He said they stupid. And I'm here to confirm it. Yes, they're stupid, Mr. President. Okay? I love that right there. People thought it was clickbait. He said on his True Social. They are stupid. You know what I'm saying? How you ain't gonna draft his his boy's son, man? Come on, man. That's his partner. Like, yeah, y'all ain't drafting him? Y'all stupid. Straight up. Low key, he probably watched Colorado low key. You just didn't know. I'm sure he does. Stupid. They stupid. So good. Let me roll this window down. It was raining earlier. I give me some air. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I just wanted to say it one more time. I'm glad that he said they're stupid. Straight up. He said, how do you not draft him in the first round? How does this happen? I don't know, Mr. President. They on some type of time. You go ask the Jets, because they're on some different type of time. They over there hurting for a quarterback. Then you know what they're gonna do? Slide in the second round and go get him. That's what they're gonna do. Go slide. Yeah, Shedeur, we know we got you. We were gonna get you. Yeah, you try to get him at a discount. That's what y'all trying to do. They got him at a discount. Now, why do I say that? From pick 1 through pick 10, go look at that signing bonus, what they got last year. Go look. And it's guaranteed. Even though he's going to make that money back, trust me, he is. But in immediate situation, that money is guaranteed. Ain't nobody could come up with a logical reason why he didn't go in the first round. Nobody. Not one analyst. They all know why, too. They all know I've been watching all of them. They're like, okay, yeah, the owners, they on some, they tripping. They tripping, yo. They tripping. Nobody could give me a good reason. This man was running for his life and threw for 4,000 yards. Okay? Now imagine if he's in the NFL with a bunch of offensive linemen that's worried about their checks. Oh, he gonna have some protection. Oh yes, he gonna have better protection. Imagine what he do with better protection. Okay, yeah, it's run. He gonna have to give it to the running back. The game is slower. It's different thing, but he's still gonna kill it. It's a given. It's a given. But I just want to say it on a positive note. He will get drafted tonight, and everything will be all good. Okay, he'll be on the next plane smoking to meet with the team, and I just want to say that'll be all good right there. Shout out to Cam Ward again. Man, Travis, man, that was the highlight of the night. Travis skipping up there, and Roger Goodell giving him a bear hug. Did you see that? Because Roger Goodell know him from Jackson State. He played with his nephew, so he know him. Damn near picked him up off his feet, man. Bear hugged him. He ran. They ran. That was cool to see, man. I like when Roger Goodell do that. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the NFL, Travis. Welcome. Welcome to the NFL. You're now a professional. Welcome to the NFL. I know you're going to be a great ambassador to the sport because he is. And that was good to see. I ain't going to lie to you. And he was looking sharp. He was looking clean as the Board of Health. You know what I'm saying? He was sharp last night. He was sharp. And he going back to Florida. He going back to his roots. So that right there, and his father was there too, looking just like him, looking like his father. So it was all good, man. That was good to see. That was good to see, man. Now we just get to get Shedeur settled, you know, get him squared, get him what we called squared away. And then we got to work on Shiloh and a Horn. Because Horn should get drafted. Because somebody sat up there and told him he shouldn't play in that Senior Bowl. Now we already saw we need to see. All right, well, he need to get drafted then. So I expect him to get drafted in the later rounds. Who else? And we're gonna see about the rest. And yeah, we're gonna see about the rest. Then we go from there. Then we got to talk about undrafted free agents. And people, you know, players are going to get signed. We're going to have something to talk about that. And these players hungry, though. They're hungry. So anything's possible. And I wish him the best right there. What am I going to do? Sit up here and say he ain't a first-round quarterback? No, he is. He's a first-round quarterback. You know? So that's just what it is right there. I don't fuck with the NFL too much as it is. And then really, the only reason why I'm going to watch the games is because Travis and them is there. That's the only reason. Because other than that, I wouldn't be messing with the NFL. You know what I mean? I'm out here near Washington. I still didn't watch it. And they did good this year. But anyway, tonight, y'all going to let me know. Y'all going to like, Max, he got drafted. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Because I expect when I get off work, I expect him to be drafted. I expect him to be drafted. I expect when did the draft start? At 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock? I expect him to be drafted by 8:15. That's right, 8:15. Wherever he going. Well, actually, it depends on the first pick because the first pick might not even need a quarterback. So we expect it there. When did the draft start? 7 to 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let me see. They lucky Travis was in the draft because that's what saved the night. Seeing him skip up there and Roger Goodell was waiting for him. He damn near. I thought he was gonna tackle Travis over, yo. He said, "Get over here, man. Get over here, give me a hug, man." I thought he was going to like tackle him or whatever. But that was good to see, man. Travis walked up there. He saved the night because other than that, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I expect it's 6:41 right now. I expect by 7:30, I expect him to be drafted. That's just what it is right there. Well, depending on what team. What team go first? You said Brown has. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, guys, be prepared for him to go to the Browns. Be prepared. Okay? Be prepared for him to go to the dog pound. Be prepared. And if he go to the dog pound, Lord have mercy, they're going to throw him in with the dog pound because he going to start right away. Right in the dog pound. The dog pound will love him, though. Oh, yes. The dog pound will love Shedeur. They'll love him. The Browns ain't studying what I'm talking about. They'll love him. The Giants, they on some different type of time right now, Isaiah. Yo, Cleveland will love Shedeur. They'll start hating on me because I'm hating that he went there. But oh no, they'll love Shedeur. If he go there, then you know it's what's up. What I would tell Shedeur is when he makes his first touchdown, when he makes his first running touchdown, tell him to go visit the dog pound. One time, Shedeur, one time you have to go visit the dog pound. Now, when Chad Johnson did it, Ocho Cinco did it, wasn't so hot. Ask Chad Johnson about the dog pound, what they did to him. But they're not gonna do that to you, Shedeur. But Ocho Cinco got disrespectful one year. After he made a touchdown, he went in ahead and jumped into the dog pound. Okay, and I'm sure he still have memories of that. They threw all types of stuff on him: beer, spit, everything. Oh yeah, no, they gonna love Shedeur. If he go to Cleveland, they'll love Shedeur there. He just he'll have the right situation. It's just where he meant to go. If that's because you said they got the first pick tonight, how fitting for him to be picked first tonight to the dog pound. So we gonna see. You said the Browns are garbage, but he gonna start. And he gonna put butts in them seats. I tell you that much. And the dog pound gonna love him. You know what I'm saying? And Cleveland don't care what we saying. They don't care if they got a garbage team. They itching for a quarterback. Itching. So yeah. You said Jerry Jones going after Shedeur, not after paying Dak all that money. I mean, that wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. I guess Jerry got to get him at a discount, right? He don't pay Dak all that damn money. So maybe he is waiting to get Shedeur in the second round to save some money for right now. But I tell you one thing, if he do go to Dallas, he gonna get paid. Jerry love to pay his quarterbacks. Oh yes. He do. Yeah, he love to pay his quarterbacks now. And what'll happen? He'll draft Shiloh too, right? He said, Prime, I got both of them. Are you coming or what? No, I'm just kidding. They got a coach, right? They already got their coach, but I'm just joking. That would be funny though. He like, Prime, what you waiting on? I expect you not to leave your house because I got both of them. You said you'll coach both of your boys, right? All right, well, they're here. But then he already got his coach though, so that ain't gonna happen. But I don't know. I'm not an insider. I don't know where he's going, but you said Cleveland got the first pick. All right, so I expect him to be picked in a few minutes then, right? If that's the case, we will see. Shedeur, I know some people want him to go to the Raiders. Um, that's a nice little situation, right? The Raiders, because a lot of people from California be going to see him. That's a quick trip to go see him play in Las Vegas. You said Dak is trash. You said change your thumbnail. I don't have a thumbnail. I don't have a thumbnail yet. You talking about this? Well, that's the video. You think this is clickbait? No, this ain't clickbait. Trump really did say that the NFL team owners are garbage. They stupid. This ain't clickbait. No, this ain't Corinne. This is not clickbait. He really did say that. He said that the NFL teams the owners are stupid for not selecting him in the first round. Why you want me to change the thumbnail? He really did say that. Well, the Raiders did get Ashton Genty. That's a solid pick for them. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, because he looked like he ready to go. He looked like he ready to go crazy in the NFL. You said I know my guy be on one. Well, he just sit up there and said that the NFL owners are stupid for not electing Shedeur. They stupid because he was watching. I know he was waiting so he can call up Prime and congratulate him, and then it didn't happen. Or to send him a note to congratulate him, but it didn't happen. So yeah, they stupid. That's crazy. He was sitting there watching it. Like, man, they stupid, man. President don't nothing misses him. Nothing. But the Raiders, I'm not gonna hate on you. Ashton Genty was a good pick. You said this man, yeah, Chantel, you too young to know. He had his own football league. You too young to know. He's a football fan. You just don't know. Yeah, he really did have a football. He was trying to compete with the NFL back in the '80s. I know you too young to know because that's when I was a kid. Yeah, a lot of people don't know the history on why he's sitting up there calling these owners stupid. So I have to sit up here and tell you. Yeah, he had his own league. He had his yeah, man, he had his own league, man, and he was with Herschel Walk. All right, Chantel, let me tell you what happened. You remember when what's that singer? What's that singer that lost her whole family? Her whole family got killed. What's her name? What's the singer where her whole family died that year? Jennifer Hudson. Go Google what he did for her. But you never hear that. He don't talk about it. He never talk about it. Go Google what he did for her. And go Google what, see, this is what you're not gonna know. Herschel Walker, when he was playing for the New Jersey Generals, because he owned the New Jersey Generals, he was getting discriminated against. This apartment building wouldn't allow him to stay there. I don't know if he was really getting discriminated. They were giving him a hard time. Trump showed up and was like, yo, y'all better not give him a hard time and let him in. And that's what happened. Everybody, a lot of people with my age in Jersey know that. And so, yeah, that's just what I wanted to say about you. I'm not really trying to because I don't care what people think about you. I don't really care. That's your opinion. But Google what he did for Jennifer Hudson, man. Just Google it. And your favorite political candidate was cool with him at one point because he used to donate all his goddamn money to him. Go look. Go look. But I'm not gonna make this political though, because it's about sports. I'm not gonna make it political. Not gonna make it political. But here's a fun fact though. He's the most mentioned man in hip hop. The most mentioned. Go figure. Let's see. But yeah, let's get back to, I don't know. So you saying Cleveland had the first pick. All right, well, I'm getting ready to, let me see, what time is it? Okay, it's 6:51. I'm getting ready to end this. Because you said it started at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, here's the thing. They keep pushing for Trump to run in 2000, what? In 28? Is that what's happening? Okay, well, guess what? Then who you think he gonna run against? If they allow it, because I don't know if they're gonna allow it. Because the last time a president had more than 2 terms was Roosevelt, and they changed it. But guess what? If they allow him to do it, the only person he gonna run against is Obama. Y'all know this already. Obama's gonna run again. If he run again, he gonna run again. That will be, and then now that right there, I will sit up there and bet on. I will put wagers on this one. So I don't know if that's happening. I know they keep saying that. I know that's not happening. Because if Obama step back in, I'm betting on this one. Oh yes, I'm a bet on this one, Chantel. Because Obama got a lot of rest. He got a lot of rest and he been talking. He said, let him run if he want to. He gonna have to see me. That'll be interesting. But anyway, I don't even want to get into all that. I'm trying to worry about if it ain't gonna rain on my head right now. I appreciate you, good people. I appreciate you. I'm gonna make a lot of what do you call it? I'm gonna be all in the media next month. Oh yes. Oh yes. So y'all wait on that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be all in the media. And don't be like, there go Max bumping his gums on CNN or Fox News, because I'm gonna be on one of your networks next month. I promise you. Oh yes. Oh yes. All you have to say to yourself, I know that guy. Oh yeah, I know that guy right there. It's coming, folks. I'm gonna take a hiatus from the sports for about a month and a half. Yes, indeed. I will be on the ground doing my commentary. Oh yes, it's coming. I'm getting my Anderson Cooper on. Yes, indeed. Get my Anderson Cooper on, Chantel. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm packing my bag. I know these men and just kiss each other. Oh, that's their greeting. That's how you do it. Kiss each other on the cheek. And that's a mafia type shit. And that's some mafia type shit right there. Oh yes, Chantel. You know I'm gonna be there. I'm giving you the up. I'm gonna be at the I'm gonna be at the Diddy trial. I'm going right in the courtroom. Oh yes. Oh yes. So I'm gonna be gone for a while. And that's just what time it is right there. Yes, indeed. Sometimes you got to put boots on the ground and get your Anderson Cooper on. Okay, so that's what we gonna do. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, Roz. They sitting up here talking right now. I got to over Queen. I'm putting my. I'm just gonna be a job. I'm gonna be boots on the ground. Yes, indeed, boots on the ground. And I'm a journalist. If y'all didn't know that I'm a journalist. Yep, I'm a journalist, and I've been studying it for a while, and it's trying to put this education to work, and that's it. And but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go now. Guys, enjoy the draft. I'll catch you after the draft because Shedeur getting ready to go ahead and get drafted right now. So catch y'all later. Let me know what happens. And actually, I can watch it on my phone. But y'all have a good one. Enjoy the draft. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining. Peace.